time to rank some Gen 4 Pokemon. And as always, we start with the grass type Pokemons. We start with the beginner. Wait. Turtwig. Turtwig seems like a cool Pokemon. Turtwig doesn't seem like a strong Pokemon. But whatever the fuck this is, it has aura. Why? I don't know why it has aura. What is the name of this Pokemon? Like, why does it have aura? This is the first grass type Pokemon. I feel like this is the first grass type Pokemon to have aura. It went from Turtwig to Growth. Wow, Growth. Am I pronouncing it right? Even the name has aura. And whatever the shit is, I'm having it on my team, bruh. It has a whole ass fucking tree on its back. GG's. It's just Blastoise but green. It's just Blastoise but what? A grass type. I didn't even realize it. It's just a tortoise but grass. Bruh. That's so far my favorite Pokemon. No, that's a lie. I love Snorlax. But that's so far my favorite Pokemon in this gen. That Pokemon is just aura. Torterra. Seems like it, This monkey is a cool Pokemon. This is also cool. It doesn't give strong. Maybe it's strong because it's a monkey with fire. Monkeys are not trustworthy, and monkeys with fire are dangerous. This seems like a strong, cool Pokemon, not gonna lie. It doesn't have this aura. It just feels strong and cool, It needs some aura. You know what? This makes a lot of sense, It just looks strong and cool. It does not have aura. Both of them don't have aura. Chimchar. The first gen is Chimchar. Second gen is, what's the name of second gen? I'm gonna go slow. Infernape. Okay. Third gen. Second, you don't know. Valid. Okay. So Infernape, Chimchar. Turtwig, Growth, Torterra. So a penguin, a cute ass penguin. Okay. This seems strong. It doesn't seem cool. This seems cool. Wow. Piplup. Okay, Piplup. I can deal with that. That's a cute ass name. But these are just penguins. These stick to penguins. Okay. I see it. This is a cool ass penguin, not gonna lie. Walking around with this penguin is cool. What is this third gen name? What is the name of the third gen? You don't know? Fine. It's all good. This is a cute ass parrot, not gonna lie. This is also a cute ass parrot. Doesn't look strong. I guess this is strong. Empoleon. Empoleon. Okay, for the emperor, I guess. I think this is like a crown. I feel it. This bird doesn't look cool. It just looks like a normal bird. So I guess it's a strong bird. Now, whatever these two are, they don't look strong. No matter what the evolution is, they simply don't look strong. Matter in fact, they look cool. I can see people having them. Bruh. It is the god of Pokemon. What the god of Pokemon? This motherfucker is a god of Pokemon. Yes. Wait, this is a god of Pokemon? Wait, what is a god of Pokemon? The bird? You are saying this motherfucker is a god of Pokemon. What the fuck is a Pokemon lore? Like if I see people have it, I'm putting it in Y. I would never catch this Pokemon if I don't know the Pokemon lore. This you saying me this is the god of Pokemon? Bruh. Fans like meme about it. They better make meme about it because I really thought it was the god of Pokemon. This is an interesting bug type. I don't know about this is like an interesting bug type. I really like that bug. Not gonna lie. I really like that bug. This whole Pokemon group is just, yeah. These two are cute motherfuckers. Like, I get it. They are cute. They are blue and black. This, I don't know what this is. This feels like a strong Pokemon, Just have the Pokemon. You just have the feeling of they are strong. I don't know what the fuck is this. I don't even know why anybody would have it. And I don't know what the fuck this is. You feel me? This is some bad Pokemon. I feel like these two are just bad Pokemon. Nobody would ever have it. At least these people would have it for it to evolve and work with it, These two, nah. Get those two out of my team, man. I don't want to deal with it. This feels like a strong Pokemon. I don't know how big this Pokemon is, but it feels like it's a strong Pokemon. Since it's like first gen, I feel like it's a first gen. I'm gonna put it here. But oh my god, this is a strong and cool Pokemon. It's just a straight up dinosaur. This is a straight up dinosaur. Rampardos, huh? This is a cute Pokemon, and I don't know what the fuck this abomination is. That is an abomination. That is what Hulk's main villain is. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Do you know what this is? Sheldon. Okay? Sheldon. Sheldon. Okay? Bruh. 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 Bunch of lazy designs, bruh. Bunch of lazy designs. What the fuck are these three, man? Like, why? Why do they exist? Like, why? Genuine question. Why? Why do they exist? They have no reason to exist. I mean, they can exist. They have reason to exist. But like, I don't see any reason for them to be in a Pokemon team. It's fine with most of their names, man. This seems like a cool butterfly. Not gonna lie, I can really see people have this Pokemon. Not gonna lie, this penguin has grown upon me. This penguin has aura. This penguin really grew on me, and this penguin has aura. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I have seen people use this. Like I myself has used this. And if I see that Pokemon in the wild, that's a strong Pokemon. It's not a cool Pokemon, but that's a strong Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck that is. Wait. I don't know what the fuck this Pokemon is. It's a cool Pokemon. Same with this Mongoose as Pokemon. Now, when I see a Mongoose as Pokemon, it's a strong Pokemon. It's not strong and cool. Nah, it's just a strong Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, why would you have these two in your team? I don't know what the fuck this is. I can actually see people who are having this. I don't know why you would have it, but I can actually see people have that Pokemon. This is this reskin version of Lapras, right? Just tell me this is like a reskin version of Lapras. They are both cool. They don't seem... This is like the second evolution of that monkey Pokemon, right? Nope, a better version of Lapras. Bruh. This is the second evolution of the monkey Pokemon from Gen 2, I guess. This feels like a cool ass Pokemon. Both of them feels like a cool ass Pokemon. It's just hot air balloon. It's just a hot air balloon. I don't know where they got their inspo from, but they just like, okay, let's just make a hot air balloons our Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck this is. I have seen a lot of meme around this Pokemon, obviously watching Lightwave stream. You know the meme, I don't get it. I just feel like it's a cool Pokemon. This Pokemon has aura. Like, I can really see people having this Pokemon. With each child dream. What the fuck? This Pokemon eats child's dream. What are the Pokemon lore? Why do Pokemon lore go so deep? The Pokemon lore does not need to go that deep. This is a sick ass Pokemon, by the way. If you are a ghost type or a dark type, I would be running around with this Pokemon. Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny, huh? But whatever this witch Pokemon is, that's going upon my personal favorite. If I am a ghost or a dark type Pokemon hunter or like Pokemon trainee, I would have this Pokemon, man. That's such a sick ass Pokemon. This is just a crow. I really don't see anything else. It's a cat, and cats are my personal favorite. Cats are mean as well. I can see this Pokemon giving a lot of pain, and it's looking cool. This cat is cute, not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is just a crow with a sheriff hat. I don't know why they would do that shit. This is a skunk. Like, I can see this being... It's not cute. It's just... I feel like that's a strong Pokemon. What Pokemon did you type? This. The cat. This feels like a strong as fuck Pokemon, The cat seems like a strong as fuck Pokemon. Look at it. It's built like a bodybuilder. It's built like Sam Sulek. I don't know why but that Pokemon gives Sam Sulek vibe. This is like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Seems like a bottle cap, like a beer bottle cap. I don't know why that feels like a beer bottle cap. And I don't even drink alcohol. This is just a bell. I can actually see this Pokemon being strong. It might look silly, but it actually feels strong. This is like the first evolution. Isn't this like the first evolution of whatever the tree Pokemon was in Gen 3, right? I feel like this is the first evolution of Gen 3. Bronzong. Okay, the bell. I don't know what the fuck that is. This is like the first evolution of Clefairy, right? I don't know what the fuck this is. I can actually see people have these two Pokemon. Like, I get it, people might have this Pokemon. Is this cute? I'm gonna lie. I can really see people have these Pokemon. Yeah, you can also go there. You might also go there. Yeah. What the fuck is this? I don't know what I'm even looking at. Is that a Pokemon like Spirit Tomb? Wow. Is that good? That feels like OP. That feels like a legendary Pokemon, you know? It's just bad design, but it feels strong as fuck, not gonna lie. It's a bad design. Pokemon of 1,000 souls. See, that just gives aura to me. That seems like a strong Pokemon. It's just bad design. The design could have had more work. See, this Pokemon is already like, I know a lot about this Pokemon. This Pokemon is like my personal favorite, man. Yes, I'm going backwards because I love this Pokemon. Garchomp, oof. The design, the dragon, oof. I love this Pokemon, man. Oof. Even though I'm not a Pokemon fan, or even though I don't know shit about Pokemon, the design of that Pokemon just gives me peak, man. It's a peak Pokemon. And the fact that this is a Gen 4 Pokemon, bruh. Gen 4 Pokemons are good. Not gonna lie. It's a cool ass Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck this Pokemon is. Oh, this is the time where Lucario or what's this? What's this Pokemon name? Isn't this supposed to be like Ash's Pokemon? Isn't this Pokemon like the main character Ash Pokemon? Did it become like a main character like Pikachu, Lucario? Bruh, what's the lore behind this Pokemon? Like, what happened? Why did Ash catch this Pokemon, and like what happened to Pikachu at that time? I think Ash fought with this Pokemon, right? I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, this is a strong ass Pokemon, man. This is a strong ass Pokemon. You should not mess with this Pokemon. No matter what, you should not mess with the Pokemon. You didn't watch the show? Fair enough. Okay, I don't know what they were thinking, but they cooked with this design. This, oh, Gen 4 might have one of the best designs, man. I don't know, I can't remember which other Gen had the best design. That's a sick ass Pokemon. That's a cool Pokemon. Ooh. I honestly want this Pokemon on my team. Scorpe. That's a cool Pokemon. I can see that Pokemon being on my team. This is a cool Pokemon. This is a strong Pokemon. I'm not getting a lot of aura from this Pokemon, not gonna lie. This is a strong Pokemon as well. I'm not getting a lot of aura from these Pokemons. I don't know about that. This is a cool Pokemon. The Garchomp I have is a Mega. I know this is a Garchomp, and I figured this would be Mega. Why does Charizard have two Megas and other Pokemons only have one Mega? Why does Charizard have both X and Y? Like, what's the lore behind Charizard X and Y? Why does Charizard just do Charizard things, like main character syndrome? This is a cool ass Pokemon. Bruh. I will be walking around with this Pokemon, man. The fuck? This is a cool ass Pokemon. This is a cool ass family. This might be the first evolution which I actually feel like strong. This might be the first evolution Pokemon that I feel like it's strong. A Bomasno. Okay. This feels like a strong ass Pokemon. This just UFO. This is just straight off that magnet Pokemon, right? I don't know what the lore is behind all that. Oof. Whatever this shit is, it's aura. I'm thinking about having it on my team. I'm actually thinking about having that Pokemon on my team. This is a cool Pokemon. But cool or often strong. And I think I have already put the first gen Pokemon, first evolution Pokemon as strong and cool. Oof. This is an evolved version of Rhydon. This Pokemon is an evolved version of Rhydon. Bruh. It just lacks aura. It just looks strong and cool, but it lacks aura. I'm sorry, this Pokemon lacks aura. This has aura, but it is so far from being my personal favorite. I don't know why. It just feels like it just doesn't have the same personal favorite vibe, man. It just does not have that personal favorite vibe. Mag Magmota. I really can't see this Pokemon being like my personal favorite. Isn't this like the evolved version of that broken egg, right? This is the evolved version of the broken egg Pokemon, right? This is just a dragonfly. I don't like EV evolutions, man. EV evolutions are just not my type, man. Maybe cool, I guess. This is just a bat. Cool, I guess. This this gives me strong vibes, but nah, it's just cool for me. It's not actually strong. It's not giving me strong vibes. I don't know why this Pokemon is just not giving me strong vibes. I don't know what the fuck this Pokemon is even. This Pokemon has aura. It just looks like an edgelord Pokemon. Being an edgelord just cuts all the aura, man. Not gonna lie, being an edgelord just cuts all its aura. Oof. I don't know how to feel about this Pokemon. I don't think this Pokemon even has enough aura. I don't know what the fuck that is. Can actually see this Pokemon being strong and cool. This is the strongest Pokemon, not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it seems strong and I don't wanna mess with this Pokemon. Yeah, I don't wanna mess with this Pokemon. What is Galate? What is Galate? This Pokemon, right? This is Galate, right? Ooh, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this feels strong. This Pokemon feels strong. I don't know what the fuck this Pokemon is, but this Pokemon feels strong. Okay, be honest. Are all these Pokemons like just random as side quest events? These all feels like collectibles. Why the fuck does all these feels like collectibles? Like they don't even feel like actual Pokemon. They just feels like a collectibles in the game. So they are collectibles. They are not Pokemon. They are just collectibles. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, we are getting into the God. Oof. I don't know about that. I can actually see people having these Pokemon. What is the lore behind the helmet? They are not collectible. Bruh, they are looking like collectible as Pokemon. You know, even though I don't watch Pokemon, I am aware that these are all god Pokemons. I'm so sorry. I got spoiled. They have aura. I'm so sorry. They just feels like they have aura. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck that is. They all seem cool. This just feels like a strong as Pokemon. I don't know what this Pokemon is. It just feels like a strong Pokemon. It's not cool enough for me. The Rotom takes form of an appliances. Bruh, that's just bad. So oh what if my appliance is like an electric, like an electric uh car or like a mobile? What happens then? What if it takes a form of an Pokédex? Like, how does that even works? That makes no sense. That makes literally no sense. Be honest, is this a legendary Pokemon? Like, why does this Pokemon mobile already exist? Bruh. Why does this Pokemon feel like a legendary Pokemon? It's a mythical Pokemon. I know this Pokemon. I have seen this from Instagram reel. I just can't remember. This Pokemon jumps into another dimension, right? Isn't this like the Pokemon that get kidnapped into another dimension? I honestly don't think these Pokemons are strong. These are all god Pokemons, man. Like, Celebi, bruh. And then we have God. We have God himself, bruh. So Gen 4 is the Pokemon. Gen 4 is like the generation where the gods came into existence, huh? Gen 4 is like the actual Pokemon where God actually came into existence, huh? I'm looking at this and I feel like I've made a justice for this. I would definitely have these Pokemons on my team. Obviously, duh. I will figure out a way to have this team. It is S tier, it has aura. The rest of them are cool, I guess. I don't even know why these Pokemons exist. So this is my Gen 4 tier list, man.